It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. It is your feel-good breakfast show, Expresso, on SABC3. Now, wherever you may be headed to this morning, nobody hates it as much as I think all of us as South Africans. Traffic. The fact that 22% has seen an increase in cars in our roads recently, and over the past 5 years, fuel prices have gone up by some 80%. It's just all fueling this big cauldron of fire and of road rage right now, and we're trying to kind of find a solution to minimize that. So with us this morning, we've got Daniel Claassen from Find a Lift, who seems to have found a solution to this problem that we have. Daniel, good morning. How are you?
Very good, thanks. How are you?
Very well. You look a lot less stressed. So I would say I already believe in your solution. So it's our second as South Africa's carpooling week, right?
Yep.
Tell me a bit more about carpooling week and how you intend on solving the problem of road rage.
Road rage. It does make sense if you do have road rage. It makes sense to carpool because, you know, it's a bit awkward to have road rage when there's someone next to you in the car. So the first carpool week was last year,
yes.
And we learned a lot from that. It was very content heavy. We were trying to educate people on all the benefits, etc. This year, we are focusing on actually getting people to participate and getting people involved in showing us that they carpool already. So the theme for this year is to encourage people to take a carpool selfie with a friend, a colleague, or a family member, and to share this on social media with the hashtags Give It a Go, hashtag Carpool Week SA.
Yeah.
The reason behind the theme this year is, yes, to create awareness, but then also to show people that we actually all carpool already. It's not a scary thing. Most of us carpool informally with friends and family.
Yes.
And then when we realize we carpool already, we should then, you know, in theory, also look at other ways of doing that as well.
Yeah.
Like on the daily commute. And that's actually where we have the very big problems with congestion, the cost of motoring, etc.
Yeah, and I mean, we are trying to broaden out this network and get a lot more people to do it, and there are other added benefits that we'll talk about now.
Yeah.
But you work through Find a Lift, and which is designed to make carpooling a little bit easier. How does Find a Lift work? Yeah,
so Find a Lift actually puts you in touch with people that you would not usually know of. So it's simplifying the communications process of getting people to carpool. It's very straightforward. You go online, you register, you add a journey. So you say, I'm going from A to B, map your times, etc. And then you click on search for matches. And what the system does, it automatically matches you with others going the same direction as you. It doesn't display personal information, so, you know, this guy will not know where you live, etc. It just provides the connection. You can then decide to make contact with this person by sending a secure message or a request to share, which this person can then accept or decline. So it provides the connection, and it just simplifies the communications process to arrange carpools.
Yeah, and other than getting you to work a lot more relaxed, I think there are other bigger benefits that we can look at from an environmental point of view, right?
Yeah, on the environmental point of view, if we can share a car trip, we take a car off the road. Some stats, if we share 3,500 kilometers, it's just as good as planting a tree.
Okay.
It sounds like a lot, but you know, if everyone does the little bit, we can be planting a lot of trees.
Yes.
On the financial side, if you carpool just 1 day a week, you know, we're not saying to people, you're not going to have flexibility, carpool every day. Just try it for once a week. You can actually, well, you will save 10% on your fuel bill.
Yes.
A lot of people, when they calculate their fuel bill, they just calculate the cost of petrol or diesel. They forget to actually add wear and tear. And for a normal car, along AA rates, it's about 40 cents per kilometer extra that people don't add onto their bills. So it can cut your fuel spent by half. Using those calculations, if you share 100 kilometers, you can save 68 rands as an average, which is a substantial amount of money that can be saved from carpooling.
Wow.
And another benefit is if you share a car, you take a car off the road, which is less stress in traffic.
This is very, very true. Well, thank you very much for sharing that with us. I think it's something that we definitely should be considering out there. Carpool Week goes on until the 10th of October, and if you'd like to find out more, we'll have more information for you on our Expresso Morning Show SABC3 Facebook page. But really something to be thinking about as we bring about these winds of change. And right now, speaking of which, it's Mandela Monday, and we are seeking ways to inspire you as South Africans out there. And Ilana has quite, I think, a changing story for us.